What's happening, EDA Nights? Welcome to another vid. This is Nate's Chocolate Convo 2, the only podcast where building the man is the business. First thing first, we give honor and praise to the Most High, God, for waking us up this morning, this beautiful day, keeping us alive and well and focused. Second, if you would like to buy some chocolate, go to PalmerNathan282 at gmail.com. The name of the company is Angelic Sweets Candy Company, LLC. I do milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. 10 for 20, 20 for 40. I do ship, that will be extra. And I do customize, meaning whatever you want in it, I'll put it in there for you. That also will be extra. Now, let's get right into this. This one is called, Gentlemen, it's a thinker's man game. It's a thinker's man game. You have to think out here. You have to be strategic in everything that you do and say. Down to the clothing. Everything you do when you wake up in the morning has to be strategic. And that's based on your thinking. You have to think out here. Cut it out with the emotions. I repeat, cut it out with the emotions. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for your emotions. But a man is logical. He thinks. He's not feeling. He thinks. He assesses the problem, the situation, then he makes his move. Understand me. This is why you guys are getting into a lot of trouble. Money, altercations, careers, jobs, business, and last but not least, women. Because you are doing too much feeling and thinking. You have to think out here. I've been watching it on the news. There's a lot of men killing their wives. Yes, a lot of it is mental. But also, a lot of it is they are too emotional and they're not thinking. Once you catch your woman in the confinement of a marriage, cheating, whether it's in the act or she comes out and confides to you that she's been committing adultery, let that go. If not, accept it, forgive her and keep it moving. But you going off and killing her is stupid. Just bottom line. You deal with that pain, you go, you cry, you pray, you fast, you talk to somebody that you trust, but then you wipe yourself off and you keep it moving. This is what men do. Men don't stay stagnated in a situation like that. Okay, she cheated on me. Obviously, she doesn't have any respect for me because she could just came and tell me that there's a problem. I would rather her file for divorce than go out and commit adultery. So obviously, she don't have no respect for you, no reverence for you, no honor for you. Let that go, brother. And it's not a black or white thing, a wealthy or poor thing. This is a man's thing. This is a man's issue, and this is a man's solution. This is what you do to handle that problem. Because men are thinkers. It's a thinker's man's game. You think. As soon as you find out some bad news, you see a problem, before you go and try to repair the problem, stop, look, listen, think, come up with a solution, then implement the solution to that particular problem. Other than that, you're just wasting your time. Killing people, going off, doing desperate things because it's desperate times. It's causing you problems. And understand, you as a man in America, you are expendable. Meaning, your life is not worth anything. You live, cool. You die, cool. That's the life of a man in the Western world, the Western society. Get off that too. There's nothing you can do to change that. You move accordingly. And just that simple. You don't whine and you don't complain. You come up with a game plan that works for you to keep it moving. Stop worrying about what they say, what they do. They don't love men. It is what it is. They don't respect men. You get around people that will love you for you and respect you for you. Just that simple. You do the same thing with a woman. You date women that want to date you based on her perception of who you are and what you are to her. And based on who you are. You a clean-cut guy, but you're on Instagram looking at IG hoes, club hoppers, wine tippers, booty clappers, booty breakers. She's clapping them cheeks on Instagram, OnlyFans, TikTok. You like that, but that's not your type of woman. She's for the streets. Thug Nation, gangsters, playboys, pimps, Max. That's who she's for. They can deal with that because they do the same thing. She's out there, they're out there doing their thing. You see how it works? You out of your element. Thinking, it's the thinking man game. Think, you are out of your element. You need to be around a woman that's the same person as you. You are clean cut. She needs to be clean cut. Get your head out of the ghetto. You're not ghetto. You're either from the suburbs or from the country. That's what you need around you. Somebody who's from the same type of world that you're from. But stay away from her. You can't get upset because she's doing you dirty. That's the type of woman she is. Not all women are bad. It's just the ones that you pick. But you gotta slow your roll and think. All women can't be like this. They're not. Focus your mind on the good ones. Focus your mind on the ones that's going in the same direction that you are going in. You do the same thing with your job, your career, and your business. First thing first, you gotta love it. Or find something on the side that you love. If you don't love it, you're gonna eventually quit. No matter how much money they're paying you. You could have that on the side and have the job or the business or the career that you love on the side. Take the money from what you make from the job and put it into that until it can self-sustain you. I'll give it to you one more time. Take the money from the 9 to 5 that you don't like, but you make a pretty good, decent living, and put that into what you love. And when that business can sustain your life, if you choose to, then you can leave and do that full time. But don't stay there and whine and complain about the obvious. Do something to change the situation. It's called thinking, gentlemen. And it's not hard and it's not dumb deep. It's just a little bit of thinking. Get out of your emotions living in society today. Because nobody cares about you but God. Whether you believe or not. That's the only person that cares about you. Other human beings barely care about themselves, let alone you. So get off your soapbox, get out of the theatrics, and get into the state of mind of being a strategically thinking man. Be able to stick and move. 46. I'll be 47 in December. I've been working since I was 14. And I've been out on my own since I was 17 years old. Never had to go back home. I lived around the planet, all over the U.S. Good times, bad times, accomplishments, failures. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm still happy. I still have a sound mind. Why? Because I learned how to be a thinker than a whiner and complainer. Than a person who just does things with no sense of purpose, no strategy, no method to the madness. Going along with the get along. Once I got out of that state of mind, I started moving forward quickly. But the main thing I put first was God, which is another video. Whether you believe or not, you better get to him or get back to him. I had to get back to him. I grew up in the church. Left the church, started doing my own thing. When I came back to him, life went up. If you've never been in the church, meaning you never grew up as a Christian, then guess what? You better get to him, because it's going to get worse out there. And life doesn't take any prisoners. You think it's bad now. The crime, relationship, the economy. It's going to get better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Just that simple. There's nothing you can do to stop it, but what you can do is get this right, your mind, prepare for it. I'm telling you what I know. It's a thinking man game out there. Nothing else gonna work. They're emotionally intelligent, or whatever with that. Be a thinker. Now, I'm not telling you to walk around and show no emotions, not be empathetic or sympathetic toward people, and not to be helpful, and not to sympathize with people's situation. What I'm saying is, don't make a move or decision off of emotion. Make sure you think this thing through. That you know. Marriage, career switch, business makeover, whatever it is, any major decision, think about it first. Any major decision, think, speak, and do. And just that simple. You gotta think, man. You gotta think. You gotta think. And this is what the enemy, Satan himself, they want you to do. He wants you to get out of your element of being a thinker, thinking with logic, and stay in this new modern way of being a man. Always in your feelings, always emotional about simple things. This is how you lose it. This is why you lose it. get into God, He'll get into you. Just that simple. Thank you, peoples, Eat Nights, for tuning in. Make sure you share this video with family and friends and associates. But most importantly, receive the info and apply the info, and you will see a difference. As always, 1, 2, peace, and good morning.